Hello friends, in previous videos we have studied the cut set method. In this video we are going to study the another method of the system reliability evaluation, that is tie set method. Now we have already studied the cut set method. If we consider the tie set method, then the tie set method is the complement of the cut set method. It is used less frequently in practice as it does not directly identify the failure modes of the system. But it has certain special applications and therefore it is discussed briefly in this section. Now if you consider what is tie set, then a tie set is a minimal path of the system and is therefore a set of system components connected in series. Consequently, a tie set fails if any one component in it fails, and this probability can be evaluated by using the principle of the series system. So we have already studied the series connected system or series configuration. In case of serial configuration, number of components are connected in series. So the success of the system depends on the operation of each and every component. But if any one component from all the components that are connected in series fails, then the total system fails. Also, we have seen that as the number of components go on increasing, the reliability of the system goes on decreasing. Same principle can be used in order to determine the tie sets. Now for the system failure, however, all of the tie sets must fail and therefore all the tie sets are effectively connected in parallel. So to avoid this, in order to avoid the failure of the complete system, all the tie sets are connected in parallel. Now we have studied the parallel configuration of the system. So in case of parallel configuration, if number of components are connected in parallel, then if any one component operates, even then there will be success of the system. Now using these concepts, the tie set diagram for the model of figure A is as shown in figure B. So here figure A shows the system which has to be considered. Now the tie sets of the system which is shown in figure A are as shown in figure B. So this is the first tie set T1, T2, T3 and T4. Now it should be noted that even though all the tie sets are connected in parallel, the concept of the parallel system cannot be used because the same component can appear once or twice in a particular tie set. But the concept of union does apply, however, in the similar manner to that of the as discussed in the minimal cut sets. Now from the previous concepts of the tie set and figure B, the reliability of the system which is shown in figure A, and assuming the following requirement. Now the requirement is, consider the system which is shown in figure A with the success requires that at least one of the paths, that is AC, BD, ABD and BEC is good. Evaluate a general expression for the system success and reliability of the system if each component has the reliability of 0.99. So it can be given by RS is equal to probability of T1 union T2 union T3 union T4. Let it be equation number 1, where Ti is equal to ith tie set, then probability of Ti is equal to probability of occurrence of Ti. Hence we can write now the above equation 1 gives the cut set development, which can be written as reliability of system R of S is equal to probability of T1 plus probability of T2 plus probability of T3 plus probability of T4 minus probability of T1 intersection T2 minus probability of T1 intersection T3 minus probability of T1 intersection T4 minus probability of T2 intersection T3 minus probability of T2 intersection T4 minus probability of T3 intersection T4 plus probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T3 plus probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T4 plus probability of T1 intersection T3 intersection T4 plus probability of T2 intersection T3 intersection T4 minus probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T3 intersection T4. Let it be equation number 2. Now let us see what are the various terms in this equation. Probability of T2 is equal to RB multiplied by RD. Probability of T3 is equal to RA, RE, RD. Similarly, probability of T4 is equal to RB, RE, RC. Probability of T1 intersection T2 is equal to probability of T1 multiplied by probability of T2. Now we have already found the values for probability of T1 and probability of T2. So let us substitute in this equation. Hence, probability of T1 intersection T2 can be written as RA, RB, RC, RD. Similarly, we can write probability of T1 intersection T3 is equal to probability of T1 multiplied by probability of T3. Now, if you substitute the values, we get RA, RC, RD, RE. Probability of T1 intersection T4 is equal to probability of T1 multiplied by probability of T4, which is equal to RA, RB, RC, RE. Probability of T2 intersection T3 is equal to probability of T2 multiplied by probability of T3, which gives RA, RB, RD, RE. Similarly, we can write probability of T2 intersection T4 is equal to probability of T2 multiplied by probability of T4, which is equal to RB, RC, RD, RE. Similarly, probability of T3 intersection probability of T4 or probability of TT intersection T4 is equal to probability of T3 multiplied by probability of T4, which is equal to RA, RB, RC, RD, RE. Similarly, probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T3 is equal to probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T4, which is also equal to probability of T1 intersection T3 intersection T4, which is again equal to probability of T1 intersection T2 intersection T3 intersection T4, which can be finally given by RA, RB, RC, RD and RE. Now, if RA is equal to RB is equal to RC is equal to RD is equal to RE is equal to R, then equation 1 can be written as follows. RS is equal to 2R square plus 2R cube minus 5R raised to 4 plus 2R raised to 5. Let it be equation number 2. Now, if we see equation number 2, then equation 2 gives the reliability of the system instead of unreliability and is expressed in terms of the component reliability instead of component unreliability. Now, if we consider the example of the previous video and write the value of reliability to be equal to 0.99, then we can get the following values. RS is equal to 0.999799805. If we approximate it up to 6 digits, then we get RS is equal to 0.9999798. Similarly, the value of QS can be written as QS is equal to 0.000200195, which is equal to 0.000202. Now, if we consider the tie-set method, then one of the disadvantage of this method is that the equation 2 cannot approximate to the sets of the summation. Now, the reason for this are that due to the fact that generally the values of R are very high and all terms of equation 2 are comparable. Now, the scale of the analysis which is required by the tie-set evaluation methods is generally much greater than that of the cut set methods where we can do the approximations. But the tie-set method do have an important role to play in some of the evaluation systems or some of the evaluation studies. Generally, this occurs in those system problems involving sequential logic and or switching operations. Now, they do not have a physical network structure from which the paths of the system can be obtained topologically. Instead, evaluation system paths are deduced from the knowledge of the sequential logic and or the switching operations by using the technique such as event tree analysis. At this point, it can be stated that depending upon the number of sequences that are involved, the number of even paths can be extremely large. Also, if we consider many complex systems, then a given sequence of events does not necessarily lead to just success or the failure, but one of the number of possible outcomes, that it might be success or it might be failure. Now, in order to restrict the analysis to the sensible proportions, the path leading to one of the outcomes are often neglected. The one being neglected preferably being that having the greatest number of paths. Now, the probability of occurrence of the outcomes for which the paths are not deduced can still be evaluated. However, if a tie-set analysis is performed on those paths that do not lead to this outcome, this is because the tie sets are basically the complement of the cut sets, and the paths that do not lead to the particular outcome are basically the complement of those that do lead to the particular outcome. So in this way, we have studied the tie set method. Thank you friends for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and do subscribe our channel Ekeeda. Thank you.